Truth is not my highest value. It was for a long time, but it's not anymore. And for two reasons. Number one is I don't know if there is such thing as truth, objective, ultimate truth. And if there is, I don't really believe that it's accessible because of such subjective nature of our experience of reality. That's the first reason. And the second reason is I've found that the pursuit of truth often comes head to head with other things that are really important to me, like happiness or creating. And I've just decided that being happy and creating is more important to me than the truth. So when they come head to head and I have to pick one, truth's not going to be first place. Having said that, I do think the pursuit of truth is pretty useful in service of happiness and creating most of the time. And so I do still have an interest in truth, a pretty strong interest in truth. I have a curious nature and I want to find out what truth is, whether or not it's real, who knows, but I want to orient towards it and look for it in service of things like happiness and creating. And so I want to share with you one of the ways of thinking about truth that have served me in getting closer to quote-unquote truth and empowering myself to create and create happiness. The idea is not just being real, but being really real. So what does that mean, to be really real? It's like not just serious, but seriously serious. It's basically putting the word in front of itself to make it more intense, right? That's all it really means. But what do I mean by being more intense than real, more intensely real than real? Well, there's the real that we experience as real. I'm being real. I'm telling you the truth about what I can see in my mind. I'm being honest. And so to be more real than that would presuppose that actually my honesty is not total, it's not ultimate, it's not complete. My realness is not as real as it could be. It's like when somebody says rank something 0 to 10 and you're like, oh, 11. It's like, wait a minute, 0 to 10 wasn't all of it? That's what we're saying when we say 11. So being really real means anytime I'm being real, there's a more real that's available. And that's really the point, really. The point is carrying in myself the idea that no matter how honest I'm being or I think I'm being, I'm always lying on some level. I might not be conscious of it, but having the idea, the principle that on some level I am always lying either to somebody else or to myself. That belief, that principle, is what gives me that little bit of space between the 10 and 11, that little bit of space between the real and the really real. It keeps open the possibility for me that there's something I'm missing. And that's so important in my self-cultivation, in my self-creation, is remembering there's always a little bit of bullshit. There's always a little bit of a lie that's happening. I'm always missing something. No matter how much I think I've got it, I haven't got it at the same time. And remembering that and holding that as a principle and a truth for myself, there we go, is what keeps me able to access a deeper level of real. So when I'm saying to somebody, I'm being real, I'm telling you the truth, I can know, wow, there's probably something else going on in here. And not only that, but the secondary gain from having that principle is the moment I am shown something that's counter to what I thought was the truth, either by somebody saying something or through self-reflection, I don't have judgment against myself for having thought I had it right. The judgment that, I thought I got it right, or I should have seen that. All of that energy and that judgment comes from the foundational idea that I can have it right, and I can have it understood, and I can see it perfectly, and I can know the truth. I don't have that idea. I don't have the idea that I can ever know the absolute truth, that I can ever be totally real. And so when I find out that I wasn't being, there's no reason for me to judge myself for not having been. So the two things about remembering that I'm always lying a little bit to others and to myself is that, number one, it keeps that gap where I'm always curious and always suspect that I am missing something, which allows me to delve deeper and question myself and question the way I'm seeing and the way I'm feeling and question everything, because there's always a gap, right? So I want to clean that up. So where is it? I'm always able to look for it because I believe that it's always there. That's the first piece. And the second piece is that because I believe that I can never completely be real, and I can never not be lying at all to myself or to others, when I find out that I was lying, or I find out that I wasn't being real, inwardly or outwardly, there's no reason to judge myself because I knew that I was going to be somewhere somehow anyway. So be really real. And to be really real means to remember that you're always lying a little bit, inwardly and or outwardly. Be free from judgment and stay insatiably curious about where that is, which will actually instigate and create more and more growth for yourself. Today is the perfect day for you to create who you are. You are loved and you are powerful. And I am loving you simply for your being here. I will talk to you soon.